Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, wherever you are. Good evening, from whatever part of the country you're in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Quinsley Ademola, and I'm the Digital Learning Officer for EduTAMS. Good afternoon. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, just kindly signify. You can probably drop your best emoji in the chat box in the comment section, or you can just signify that you can hear me. That would be much appreciated. Please drop a comment in the comment section if you can hear me. Please do that. Okay, I am hoping everyone can hear me. So today we understand that currently in Nigeria, Ogun State presently, or whatever parts of Nigeria, we are currently moving forward to the very time where we evaluate our students' learning outcome, which is the results, the report card, tests, probably the midterm test, the report card, the revisions currently right now. So today we are going to be taking the result processing, how to easily facilitate your result processing to simplify it currently on EduTAMS platform. So we are going to be taking through all of the processes today, and I have a guest in the house. I would introduce him soon enough. But before we introduce him, I would also like to notify us that please, if you have not liked, you've not subscribed to our channel, you've not clicked the notification bell, kindly do that right away so you get more educational content and whereby we can all get to the peak of our learning, um, our learning outcomes. So with me today, I have the customer support team lead for Basic. And I would also like to enlighten us that EduTAMS has three major products, which we call it EduTAMS Pro, EduTAMS Basic, and EduTAMS Essential. EduTAMS Pro is the school management solution in which the higher institution use, that is the College of Educations, the technical educations, the polytechnics, monotechnics, the universities. So far, it is an higher institution, well, probably I'll say post-secondary. So we use EduTAMS Pro, while we use EduTAMS Basic for secondary and primary schools, which are for private schools. That platform, that product gives you an individualized space whereby you get to also simplify all of the school management processes for your day-to-day activities, ranging from admissions to your bursary, your results, your lesson notes, your live classroom, your videos, name it, so numerous. Even we have the simulations in which we have a partnership with FET Simulations from the University of Colorado, whereby your students, your learners can also learn from the confines of their home, and it also gives every stakeholders the opportunity. When I mean the stakeholders, I mean the parents, the school administrators, the teachers, and the students itself. So it brings all of them together, whereby the parents can get a feedback for their students' learning. They get to see what they've learned over the time. So, and also we also have, that is about EduTAMS Basic, and also we have EduTAMS Essential. Now, EduTAMS Essential is the platform that deals with the public schools. When I mean the public schools, I'm talking about the public primary and secondary schools. We have a typical example of Ojisera, which is well known in Ogun State. So this gives a central MS, we call it Central Management Information System, whereby everybody gets to get involved. Either you are from school A, you are from school B, you get everything. And in all of this, we have the learning management information system embedded in it also. We have the management information system and also the results processing. So right now, that is the three major products of EduTAMS. So right now I have our guest in the building. Like I said earlier on, he is a customer support team lead for EduTAMS Basic. So he's going to be the one facilitating today's session, and he's going to be taking us all through the results processing while using EduTAMS. So please welcome with me. I have Mr. Adeniyi Tohib. Mr. Adeniyi Tohib, welcome, sir. Good morning, sir. Please unmute your mic, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, my name is. I hope everybody can hear me now.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can,
my name
sir.
is Adeni Taib. I am the team lead officer of EduTAMS.
Okay, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. So please, without further ado, without wasting much of our time, I would want you to take us through the simplification of result processing while using EduTAMS platform. So I want you to just take us through. We want the practical views and everything around, so we can all learn, and so that we can easily process our results by the end of the term, sir.
Okay. Yes, ma. Going through that, we only have two things to do. So I'm going to take you through the abstract, then the practical part. Then through the practical part, you are how to set your your result settings. The result module, how to set it before you can upload, submit, and view your results. So, so the next thing to do is we'll go directly to the setting up of our result module. So I would share you my screen now. Yeah. Let me present my screen so you can see what I'm really trying to say. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
A
Yeah.
quick one. While Mr.
We
Toyib
are
is
talking
trying
of our
to
topic.
Okay. While you're trying to share your screen,
Yeah.
sir, please, please, our guests in the building, our fellow learners, please drop your questions. Our viewers, kindly drop your questions in the comment sections so that we can all take all of them, and you can also do well to drop your questions. Thank you, sir. Mr. Adeni, please carry on, sir.
Yes, sir. On what I've been talking about, we are here to speak on the simplification of result processing using EduTAMS. So here is my slide. So I'll be showing you on how to set up our results. Then setting up our results. On our results module, we have a lot of steps that we need to go through before making it let's say, suitable to use. But the main part of that steps is the result setup. So the result setup is the result setup has let's he has 6 steps that we can just go through before trying to upload our result. The first thing is the grade settings. We have to set the grade for each classes and each division. So each division grade must be set. Under each division we have classes. So we have to set those grade. Then the next one is the result template. So we have to choose the template that is right, that is suitable for us to use in each division that we have. In our division, we can have the secondary school, the primary school. So under the primary school, we have primary one, primary two. Those are the classes under that division. Then under the secondary school, we have the division for junior secondary school and division for senior secondary school. Under the division for junior secondary school, we have JSS 1 to 3. Then the division for senior secondary school, we have the SS1 to 3. Then after that, after selecting the right template, that is the suitable template for our own class, the next one is we check our mark configuration. this mark configuration is the most vital part in setting up our results, because this mark configuration take part in both the present and in both the first term, that is, I mean, the first term, second term, and the third term in a session of a school. So we have to check this part very, very well. We need to set that mark configuration for it to be suitable for us to use. Then the next one is the affective and psychomotor domain. Yes, this affective and psychomotor domain is just the part that it is used to test the student, the student's psychology. So this part it is needed for us to set as well. Then the next one is our comment nomenclature. This comment nomenclature as well is the part that we can create comments for for each student grades. So this part, this comment nomenclature is a place that we set our comments and we upload the school stamp and signature. Then the next one is the promotion settings. That is, this promotion setting is just giving us is just to set the promotion, the things that are needed for a student to pass so she can gain promotion. So that is the promotion settings. That is all about the result setup. So we can do this correctly, then we are good to go to our next stage, which is the result processing. Yes, this result processing has two parts. We have the combined subject and we have the past subject. This combined subject is telling us that we can upload we can upload our results in group, which is we can upload both maths, English, all those subjects at once using our spreadsheet. That is, you download the spreadsheet, then you upload. This is for the combined subject. Why the per subject is you upload singles, as in you upload your subject, your scores on. I mean, you upload your scores per subject. That is, you download your maths, you upload. Download English, you upload. That is for both per. I mean, both the combined subject and the per subject. So the next one is the upload score, submit score, broadsheet, and view results. So these four steps is what you are going to be needing to upload your results. That is to process your results without stress. The first thing is you upload your score. Then I told you that this upload score comprises of the combined subject or per subject. So which one, that is in any which one you want to use, you can select from our result setup. So once you select any one of the two, you upload your score. Then after that, the next step the subject teacher will need to do is to submit that score. Once the subject teacher has submitted that score that he has uploaded, that is, if I am uploading maths, once I'm through with uploading my maths, I submit my maths. Then the next thing is left for the SPA, that is the school admin, to go directly to our broadsheet. Go directly to our broadsheet and check if that teacher has submitted. Once you see that the teacher has submitted, there is a button that will appear for you to approve that score. Once you have approved the score, the next button will be there for you to publish your score. So clicking on the publish score, there the students can view their results. So that is the 5 steps where you can process your results with ease. So after this, we'll be going directly to the practical part, in which I will be using a school for that. Yeah. Pardon me for the break in transmission. Yes. this is the practical part. So we can, if I mean, I know, I believe everybody that is here is a school admin. So while you are a school admin, you just have to log in into your school right now. I'm just trying to show you the practical part. Once you log into your school, you go directly to the result setup. So
Sorry,
to the
Mr.
results,
Adeni. Sorry, sir.
yes,
We can't see your screen right now. We cannot see your screen right now.
seriously,
Yes, please. We can't
okay,
see your screen.
I'll do that. I'll do that now.
Okay, sir. So please, while Mr. Adeni is trying to present the screen, kindly do well by dropping your questions in the comment section. Please do well by dropping your questions in the comment section. And also, it will for us to give a better user experience. Kindly address the name of your school. Address the name of your school in the comment section so we can easily reach out to you. All right. So, Mr. Adeni, please carry on. We can see your screen now.
All right. Thank you very much. As I am now, I'm using this school. It's just a demo school to present the practical part. So here is my school. I'm going directly to the result. So before you want to upload any result, the first thing you need to be conscious of is that you need to be sure that those students have been registered. As in, they have already registered the subject they want to do. That is coming from the school admin. The school admin needs to register subject for students. Then after that, the school admin should be able to register. Should be able to appoint subject teachers and class teachers. Then after that, you go directly to your result setup. So here is your result setup. Your result module. Under the result module, we have the result setup, the upload score. The first thing I will be showing is the result setup. Once I'm clicking on our result setup, you see I have these 6 steps: the grade settings, the result settings, the mark configuration, affective and psychomotor domain. The next one is the comment nomenclature and the promotion settings. The first one is the grade settings. Oh, the grade settings. If here, I am having only a junior school setting up. I set up only junior school on this my portal. So under this place, if you want to create a grade settings, there is this action button here. You click on it, you go to set new grade. Once you click on set new grade, the first thing is picking the current session that you are. So once I picked on the current session, I picked on the division I'm setting that grade for. Then the next one is the mark, the maximum mark. My maximum mark I'm going to set here is 100. So if a student is having let's say from 80 to 100, should score the grade A. Then my grade point is 5. And the remark for a student that is scoring 80, they're scoring between 80 to 100 is excellent. When I click on this save, once I click on save, I will have it appear here. Here is the grade I just set. It has appeared that I've set this grade. I've set this grade, the 100 maximum score. Then the minimum score is 80. The grade is A. Remark 100 grade point. So if I want to edit any of this grade, this action button is here for me. I click on this action button, you edit your grade, or you deactivate, or you can as well delete a grade if you don't want it anymore. Then after that, I'm done with my grade settings. That is, if I have created every grade that I want to appear on my school. So once I'm done, the next thing is my result template. So I will be coming here directly to the result template, which is the division. This is where I select template from my school. I can select, we are having as much as 13 templates for each schools. So I can select any of these templates for my school. So I'm already picking template 1, or if I want to change it, I can pick template 7. So once I select template 7, that template has been selected for my school classes. The next one is the mark configuration. Then my configuration, don't forget that I told you that I only set up the junior school. I have not set up the senior secondary school. So I only have the junior secondary school on my portal. So after that, the next thing here is to set my mark configuration. Once I click on this action button in front of this division, there's an action button in front of it. Once I click on this action button, it's drop down the adjust settings. Once I click on adjust settings, then this is the interface for mark configuration, where I can set the maximum score for my exam, which is I want it to be 60. Then my CA should be 40. The calculation of your exam score with your CA score must be equals to 100. The next one is the maximum obtainable point, where I have 5, because 5 is what I want to use. You can have any number as your maximum obtainable point, and this maximum obtainable point is really coming from our grade settings. So the next one is my student position. Did I want it by arm or by class? If it is by arm, it will be picking it by, let's say I'm having JSS 1A and B. So in my JSS 1A and B, I have 10 students per each arm. So in JS 1A, I have 10, JS 1B, I have 10. If I am setting it by arm, it's going to be picking position by JS1A only and JS1B only. Or if I'm setting it by class, it's going to combine both JS1A and JS1B to give me first position out of that class. So I want it by arm. Then the next one is this term percentage. This is working from first term, second term, and the third term. Here, it is the specific percentage for each term you want to use for the computation of your third term result. So the next one is is use decimal or not. If I want to use decimal, I'll pick yes, but if I'm not using decimal, I'll pick no. So the next one is my result upload. I want it, is it per class or combined? So I've already explained this one before by saying if I want it per subject, it will be, I will be uploading it English, maths, I'll be uploading it one after the other. That is one subject after the other. But if I want it combined, I will upload everything at once. So I'm picking combined. Then the next one is, do I want my CA to be 2 or 1? I want it to be 1. So if I want it to be 2, if I click on this add, it's going to be 2. So I am picking 2. So picking on 2, my CA is now CA1 and CA2. I would change this CA display name to be CA1. Then the maximum score here, that is the maximum score from my CA1 and CA2 must be equal to 40. So I'm making this to be 20 and making my maximum score to be 20. Then my display name should be CA1. Then if I want to break down this my CA1, I can also break it down. But let's continue. If you want to break it down, you click on add more. Then this CA1 will as well break into 2. Then you will have CA1, either the midterm or welcome test. You can also use it as your CA1, this part. Then the next one should be CA2. Then my maximum score as well must be 20, because I told you that my CA1 and CA2 must be equal to the maximum score of my CA, which is 40. CA2. So I'll click on submit configuration. And mind you, while setting this part, please, if you know you have uploaded any score, don't click on reset button. This reset button resets all scores for that term. It's going to wipe every score for that term. So this reset button is very, very sensitive. Just be mindful of that. So I click on submit configuration. I'm done with my configuration settings. The next one is the affective and psychomotor domain. So clicking on affective and psychomotor domain, I mentioned that this is the measurement of our students' psychomotor, which is and the affective, which is you are measuring if the student is neat in class or dirty, or if the student is good in class control, the leadership and the likes. Here you can set it. In fact, you can as well edit this part where you can as well edit this punctuality, the neatness, the honesty, everything. In front of it, there is an action button. Where you click on this action button, you can edit this punctuality to any other thing you feel like. So after that, the same thing applies to our psychomotor domain. You can as well edit it. So once you are done here, the next thing is to check our comment nomenclature. Here we have only two people, which is the principal and the class teacher. In front of each of them, we have an action button where you can as well edit if you don't want it to appear as the principal. If you want it to appear as the name of that principal, edit your principal to be, I'm editing my principal to be my name. So I'm making it to be my name, then I make it active. There you can see Mr. Adenili and the class teacher. Then in front of it as well, I want to, if I want to upload a signature, or I want to check if there is a signature already, I have a signature on it, which is, this is my signature. Then if I want to change it, I'll click on it, click on change signature. There you can upload the signature that you want. Then after uploading, you click on save. So that's all for comment nomenclature. Then the next one is the promotion settings. This promotion settings is for the third term, where you select the session term that you want to set the promotion settings. Then I'm already having only junior school in my school. Then the next one is did I want to use cumulative or pass mark? If I want to use cumulative, I click then it's going to ask me that what is my cumulative pass mark? I want my cumulative pass mark to be 40. Then I'll click on submit. But if I want to know, which means you want it to select a specific subject that you want that student to pass. If you don't want those students to pass, then here you set it. You want them to pass, so you want them to pass a subject, then you edit the subject, you add the subject that you want them to pass. Here, the total number of subjects that you want the student to pass, you enter maybe 5. Then the pass mark that you want them to add on those 5 subjects. Then you click on, let's say I want them to have 40. That is the pass mark. Then I started selecting the subject. Okay. Then after that, I click. Then after selecting 5 as the total number of subjects, then the next one I click on 40 as my pass mark. Then I'll select the subject. I'm having junior maths, then I'll select those subjects. After that, you click on save. So once you are clicking on save, you know that the student must pass those subjects before they can be promoted for the next term. But if I don't want that, for the next session, if I don't want that, I'll click on yes, and I'll repeat. I click on 40, I enter 40 and submit. So that is that for our result setup. Once you have gone through these 5 steps, I mean these 6 steps, you are done with the result setup for that term. I mean for that session. So are we going to upload our result? The next, yes, I'll click on the upload score. So here is the interface for our upload score. This is the session time is first term. The program is junior secondary school. Then I'll click on class that I want to upload the subject for. So this is the class. I've selected the class. Then the button to download all the subject will appear here. If I am not picking combined, if I'm picking per class, this button will not appear. So this is for the combined. If it is per class, the download button is here. Subject, this is the button. But if I upload by combined subject, this is the button you should use. So I want to upload by combined. I'll pick my C, download. So I have downloaded here. Here I'm entering my score. My CA1 must be 20. You see, must not be more than 20. My CA2 must not be more than 20. So and so forth till I'm done here. So CA1 English. And now, yeah. I just want to upload for only the students so that it will not take our time. Now, after entering these scores, the next thing you have to do is to save, because you need to save. If you are not saving, you will be uploading an empty file. So after clicking on Ctrl S, you have saved this file. Then you will now upload this same file that you downloaded. I mean that the same file that you downloaded and entered this. After entering the scores, then after entering the scores, you click on Ctrl S to save. Then after saving, the next thing is to upload our score. Upload bulk. Once I click on upload bulk, because I'm uploading, I'm using the combined, so I need to upload bulk. Click on CA, then here is my JS1 CA. Open, then open. Yeah, you can see that it's only giving me one because I have uploaded for only one student. It's because I've uploaded for only one student. It's giving me one each. So I want to upload for exam as well. I'll download the book for exam. Yeah. Network. Sorry. Yeah. I've downloaded it. So here is my exam sheet. So I want to upload the score for my exam sheet. So here is it. You can see that it must not be more than 60 because my CA is 40, my exam should be 60. So I'll be entering the scores now for this same student. And after, yeah, I'm through with the entering of my score. Then after doing that, you must click on save. Please don't forget that. Click on Control S. Then after saving it, you have to go back and upload this same score. Here, I'll click on upload bulk. Then the exam. Then I'll select the document. You can see that it's giving me some error. You have to upload CA for the unlisted student, which means I am not done yet. So I have to upload the CA for every other student. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to upload the CA for the remaining student. But let's just leave the student to be. The next thing is I'll submit my scores. Since I've uploaded for because I'm uploading for only one student. So I've uploaded the CA of that student, the CA1 and CA2, and I've uploaded the exam. So I need to submit. Once I click on submit all, you can see that I have submitted. I am now, you know, this submission now is the step. I mean, it is to be performed by that subject teacher that uploaded the subject. So after the subject teacher have uploaded that subject, the subject teacher needs to submit. Here is the submit button. After clicking on that submit button, it's submitted every subject I have uploaded. I am done with this part. So the next thing to do is to go to our broadsheet. So going to our broadsheet, we are clicking on junior secondary school, JSS1. I hope you can see now that you can now see approved. You see, this is the only child I have submitted for. This is the CA and the exam of that child on the broadsheet. The CA of that child on the broadsheet, here is everything. The next thing to do is to just click on this approve score. Then after approving the score, the next thing is to publish the broadsheet. So after publishing that, I can now go and view this child results. This is Asan Oreoluwa. So I want to view this child result. I'll go directly to report card. So I'll select the class, GSS1. Then I'm looking for Hassan Oreoluwa. Here is Hassan Oreoluwa. View the result. Select my first term. Here is my result. You can see that, and this is my signature that I uploaded. Here is the percentage of everything. You can see. That's all. That is the seamless way of how to process our results. Thank you very, very much, SARS and Ma. So I'll be waiting for your feedback.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Adeni. Thank you so much for enlightening us, and we have some couple of questions for you actually. And thank you so much for making the whole result processing simplified and also taking us through the procedures. So we have questions from in the comment section already, or they're already excited to teach us more. Um, Mr. So I'm going to be taking some of those questions. I'm going to be taking some of those questions, however. Um, Okay. So Mr. Adeni is currently off, is coming back. So we're going to be taking some of those questions, and I'll be starting with Mr. Heritage Multimedia Concept. So Mr. Heritage Multimedia Concept, you've been asking series of questions, and I'm saying a special shout out to you for always joining our sessions every time we come on. So I know these questions you're raising is currently coming from a public school. However, I've answered you in the comment section, but we won't be able to answer because it's a public school. That is EduTAMS Essential. While today, for the first time, we are majoring on EduTAMS Basic, like I said earlier. So, Zainab Bashiru, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. So, I have this question from Temitope Adebanjo, which I want Mr. Demi to help us with. So, she said, it's a pity that I have bad network here. I couldn't follow through, but I have questions on the student course registration. Can the subject registration to students be done in a multiple way?
Yes, definitely it can be done in a multiple way because we have a button where you can initiate. If you click on that button, it's going to register for all students. But if you want it to be single as well, it is there. So it is on the student registration module.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. In order for her to probably get it easy, because the main focus for this session is for them to be able to replicate all they've learned now. Can you just present your screen and show them that part of the module, like very quickly? Can you just show them that part where they can do it for multiple way, please? Is that possible?
Yes, it's possible. But yes, it's possible. Let me just go back to that my page and I'll show it to them. Um, yeah, let me share my screen now so you can see it. Yeah, let me share my screen. I hope you can see my screen now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, this part. If you want to register subject in a multiple way for students, you click on this student registration. It's student registration module. It will take you directly to this page. So as you are clicking on this action button, here you see numerous list of options. But you should pick the manage student courses. So clicking on manage student courses, this is the part that you can select subject and here this is the part that you can select subject. If you are clicking on register subject for all students, if you click on this button, it's going to register for all the students at once. Let me click on it, there you see. So there you can see that everything is now green. You've registered all the subjects for all the students. But if you don't want it, that you want to select it for each student, you go directly on this subject. You go directly on the student in front of the student. There you see the subject, then you click on the button. If you don't want this basic text to be registered for Abalo Malik, you click on this button, then it's going to cancel it for you. Then if you want it as well, you click on it again, it's going to tick it that you registered it. And if you want to deregister for all the subjects that you don't want the student to offer mathematics, you click on this mathematics, then it's going to show you, are you deregistering or not? If you said yes, you click, yeah, it's going to deregister it. But if you click on it again, no, I want to register, it's going to ask you, register primary mathematics for all students. You click on yes, then it's going to register it. So thank you. I hope I have answered that part.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so I'm going to be taking also on that question. This is from Stephen Rebecca. So she's chatting from the Fountain of Knowledge Model College. Thank you so much, ma'am. Um, my question is, you said we can upload in multiples. I mean, I guess she's talking about bulk upload. So that is subject teachers can go ahead and upload before simultaneously. So we are going to be Mrs. Stephen Rebecca. We are going to be answering these questions the way we think we understand your question. But however, if the answer we are giving doesn't suit what you're trying to say, kindly do well by recoining or rephrasing the question in the comment section. We are going to pick it. All right. So Mr. Adeni, over to you, sir.
Yeah,
I guess she's trying to tell you the bulk upload. If you can explain, probably if
if
teachers
I can.
can upload differently at the same time, subject teachers at the same time, or she's talking about bulk
Okay.
upload. Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. I get that part very well. I This bulk upload is only for the admin, because if you are uploading the whole subject, the subject teacher is, as in, you don't need the subject teacher to upload anymore. So you don't need the subject teacher to upload anymore. You are just that. It's just that the admin is doing all the job for the subject teachers. So if you are not using the multiple, then you have work for the subject teacher in which they upload their subject by themselves.
Okay. So okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Adeni. So before we take the other questions, we'll just quickly love to show you something we have from our place. Okay. Just going to take some other questions, and while our technical team is working on the sound, we are just going to take another question. So this is from Ajala Bio. I think it's one of the germane questions. Um, Says, can the students log in to check their results themselves? If yes, how?
Okay. Yes, the students can log in themselves. They can check the result by themselves. So how to log in for a student? It's very simple. Once the student is having, if you want to upload a student carries a student ID. So that ID, the student used it, the student will use it to log in with their default password or with their password. So once the student is already in the portal, the next thing for the student, the next thing is that the modules are for the modules that the student is going to see will drop, I think, by the left hand side. So those modules will be listed. Under those modules, the student is going to see results. So under results, the student will see view results. So clicking on view results, it will take them directly to the page for them to see their results.
Okay, so I think to buttress what Mr. Adeni said, I think he's saying the students would have to log in from their using their student ID. They would have to log in into the school portal, and also as well, we talked. When I was explaining what EduTAMS Basic is about, I said it provides an enhanced feedback system whereby the parents can also view their students' report card. So the parents also can log in using their phone numbers or whatever the school chooses to register them with, and either the parent or the students, they get to see their report card. Once they log in from the sidebar, they are going to see results. So they get to check their report card, and it is well simplified. And also, the sweet thing about EduTAMS portal is if a parent has about 4 children, from my login, I'm assuming I am a parent. For my login, once I log in, I get to access all of my children's report card, all of them individually. So it provides a feedback system whereby the parents get to see and monitor their processes, and as well their homeworks, their quizzes, that's the CBT, and even the school fees in which they are owing. So I guess today we've wrapped up our questions, and I really wish we had more questions to answer. And since we do not, we're just going to be taking this quickly, and our technical team is back, so we're just going to be taking this quickly. So welcome back. Welcome back. So that was just a short video to show you what and to simplify what exactly EduTam does. That was a short video to tell you. EduTams, basically, we have is a software solution, is a school management based solution that is hosted on cloud, whereby you can easily access everything, ranging from lesson notes to your quizzes, your digital classes. You can even have a recorded video on it, and also you can have your bursary. And when we talk about bursary, you can have the payments online, the payments by cash. You can have your financial inventories, your expenditures, and you can also just name it. We also have the simulations whereby your children can interact from their portal, from home. Even the parents can get to access it. The simulations ranging from different STEM subjects. When I mean STEM subjects, I'm talking about the science subjects, science-based subjects like the mathematics, into sciences, earth sciences, basic science and technology, biology, physics, so on and so forth. Your children can easily do fractions and manipulate probably fruits. So many, it is well incorporated. And this is all encompassed in a school management solution. And also, you can get your results just the way Mr. Denny taught us how we can get our results. So, before we leave, we'll be taking about 2 more questions, and we'll be taking about 2 more questions. So, Mr. Adeni,
Yes, ma'am.
so we have some questions about some of us still, okay, from Ajala Bio, still saying Some of us still need to be taken through the bursary module because we can't just badge into it without any knowledge of it. Okay. I said some of us need to be taken through the bursary module without because we can't just badge into it. Before Mr. Denny respond to you on that, I will just quickly say that yes, there is a way EduTAMS doesn't just give you the platform for you to just give it to you and we leave you alone. We after giving you after you've already keyed into it, we have trainings. We have both the on-site and the online trainings where we do for you. So all of that, communicate with your customer with the customer support staff via the help desk, via the Telegram group, and even via our email that is at info.edutams.net, and would always get to you. Our help desk, that is helpdesk.edutams.net, will get to you to teach you about the bursary module. We understand that bursary module is very, very wide and voluminous. So, Mr. Denny, do you have anything to say to that before we take our second to the last question? Quickly, sir.
Really, I don't really have much, but we'll be working on that part as well. Just the way we did for these um, results, uploading our results training. So we are going to do that as well.
All right, sir. Let me take this other question by Zainab Bashir. She said, "You said parents and students can log in with their phone numbers and learner ID. Does it mean that the students' learner ID will serve as their password because it's not clear?"
Okay, yeah, we said that the parents and the students can log in with their phone numbers. Really, the parent we can I mean we understand here that the parent is having phone number, while the students will be having student ID. So the student ID will serve as the username. So there is a default password for the students to log in, just as the parent as well is having their phone number and the default password for the student. I mean for the parents to log in. Thank you.
Thank you so much about that. Once he was talking about the login, like you said, I'm just buttressing it. The learner ID, that means the school has the individual IDs in which they give their students, while they have a default password. That is for the students, and the parents have the phone numbers to log in. It's expected for a parent to have a phone number, then they have a default password in which they can later change for security reasons. So we have Mr. Ajalabayo saying, how can we upload lesson notes, please? Before Mr. Adebayo, Mr. Adeni explains that we are going to be taking this consecutively. Today we are treating results. We'll be treating so many parts of the portal as the time goes. So, Mr. Adeni, can you please just tell us something about that?
Yeah, based on the lesson notes. Normally, as she has already said it all, we are only treating the results part today because we know that schools will be preparing to upload their results. So, based on this lesson notes, there is a lot of things that is tied around the lesson notes. In which, if you are talking about the lesson notes, we'll be talking about the scheme of work, the subject registration. The subject classes. So that is the subject for all classes. From there, we pick the scheme of work, something like that. So that will be a there will be a definite time for that as well. So although how to upload the lesson notes, everything will be treated soonest, sir.
Thank you so much for that. Well, we take the last question before we wrap up for the day from Zainab Bashiru. As the SPA of the school, I get into the EduTAMS portal with the school's email address and a unique password. So if the parents and students want to access the results module, please recap. Okay.
Okay, yes. If the parent want to log in, that is if the parent want to get access into the school portal, the parent's phone number will serve as the username, just as where you enter your email address. The parent phone number will be there. Then the password as well, the parent is as well getting a unique password, just as a default password for every user on the portal. So same thing applies to the student. the student is as well getting a student ID from the school. So that student ID will as well serve as, let's say, you serve as the email or the phone number. That is where you are entering your email and the phone number as the staff or as the parent. So the student is as well entering the email, the username in that part. So once they enter their username, the next thing is the unique password for every users. So entering that, the next thing is to just click on enter or log in straight up. Thank you very much.
Zainab, still on Zainab Bashiru, who generates the password for the students and the parents.
Okay, the password for the parents and the student is generated uniquely from the portal as soon as they have become a user on the portal. So it is generated directly when as soon as they are a user on that password on that portal. The password, the unique password is going to be generated automatically.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking time to teach us and to enlighten us and also to enrich our knowledge, our frontiers of knowledge. So thank you so much for that. So and our
Yeah.
viewers too, we say thank you so much for participating to this moment and also the questions. I hope we have all learned in one way or the other. So once again, please do well to go and upload your results, do your results processing, and we know that right now it is all simplified and it is going to be easier since we all know all of this. But however, if you still have questions to ask, kindly go to our help desk. Like I said, EduTAMS, helpdesk.edutams.net, or probably on your various Telegram groups, or you reach out to your personalized customer support officer assigned to your school, then please do well to reach out to them. So thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. And please also kindly do well to like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell so you get notified when we have any other educational content to deliver to you. And also, if you know you need to come back, you need some of these materials, kindly go to our YouTube page. You're going to find all of our materials there. They are all there for you to check through and to also learn from. So once again, we appreciate you for joining in. Mr. Denny Toy, thank you so much for joining in. And
Yes, ma'am.
our
Thank you
next
very much,
session,
ma'am.
we might have our customer support team lead for which is Sarah. We will be bringing people to also teach us and help us get better, as we hope to use technology more often to facilitate our learning and teaching and to help our students' pedagogic experience. Thank you so much once again. I am Queen's Ademola. I am signing out on behalf of EduTAMS. Thank you so much. Till we come your way next time. Please do have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.